Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kimball's Curiosity. And my curiosity got piqued today, and I figured I need to speak about it. I've been hearing the last few days regarding LeBron James and something that he said. Quite frankly, didn't pay attention to it because I'm not a basketball fan, so didn't affect me. Then I happened to watch a video by The Quartering and then realized what LeBron James had done. And therefore, I wanted to make my comments. So a few days ago, on April the 24th, there was an unfortunate incident where a young lady attacked another young lady, and an officer had to make the difficult decision of shooting. We're talking about Ma'Khia Bryant, who got, shot by a police officer. In the last couple of days, people have jumped to conclusions because, again, another African American or black person, if you want to go at it, was shot by the police again. Well, unfortunately, this woman left the officer with no choice. As you can see right there, she has a knife and she's ready to attack this other woman there. I'm not going to play the whole video because everybody has seen the video and I'm not going to rehash it. The unfortunate part was the officer had to make the difficult decision to pull his gun and shoot the girl. Now people are making judgments that why didn't he grab his taser, or why didn't this or that happen, and that is a split-second decision. And this officer didn't have much time. Anyways, what transpired is that LeBron James decided, in his infinite wisdom, to release a tweet saying, let's see if I can find it here. Not on this one, sorry. Let's see here. Yeah. You're next. Accountability. Really? Really? And the picture of the officer. Of course, there was backlash, rightly so, in regards to this. The one thing I'm going to say, and the one thing I want to point out, because everybody sits there and is judging this officer on one way or the other, the ultimate question that you need to ask yourself: if that was my daughter on the receiving end of that woman's attack, what would you expect the officer to do? Regardless of the color of the skin, what would you expect the officer to do if it was your daughter on the receiving end of that knife? That was a question that an actual friend of mine posted to two individuals, or not posted, that were discussing this very scenario. He actually sent it out on Facebook, and he's right. I know if it was my daughter, I would expect the officer to do his utmost to stop the attack. And unfortunately, the end result was a death of this young girl. And, I have to say, that officer had to make that fatal decision to rescue one woman to take another person's life. And it's sad to see that. It comes down to this. But LeBron James going out and saying, "You're next, accountability," is just bloody ridiculous. Bloody ridiculous. Now, he's entitled to it. It's a free world. He's going to get the backlash. So be it. That's the price to pay. But what I find ironic is that Twitter refused to say anything about the tweet, whether it's a violation. because it's basically saying you're next. And it's basically pinpointing that this officer is, no matter what the justification was, is next in regards to this. So after the backlash and all the tweets that were put on there, he deleted his tweet and then came back the next day with a lame excuse as to why he deleted it. Anger does any of us any good, and that includes myself. Gathering all the facts and educating does though. My anger is still here for what happened to that little girl. My sympathy for her families, and justice prevail. Really? Justice prevail? Oh, sorry. You can't see that part of it here. I'll move myself over here. Justice prevail? To me, justice did prevail. This officer saved another person's life. And unfortunately, it was a result of somebody else's life. And I'm pretty sure that that officer did not want to, but had to, because it was like a split-second decision. And then this was his original one. I am so damn tired of seeing black people killed by police. I took the tweet down because of it's being used to create more hate. This isn't about one officer. It's about the entire system, and they always use our words to create more racism. I am so desperate for more accountability. Okay, LeBron, rightly so. Fair enough. I agree. You want more accountability. Yes. Fair enough. I can get on board with that. But you could have at least apologized to that officer for what you did. Because that officer did not deserve that from you. If it was your daughter, I bet you any money if that officer didn't do what he did there, you would be on his ass and calling him the exact same words you're saying right there because he didn't react because of the color of her skin. It's time to stop looking at this of black versus white or whatever. It's time for people to take accountability for their actions. Just as the officers need to take accountability for their actions, individuals need to take accountability for their actions in regards to that end result. And that's the problem right now. The individuals who resist arrest, who run away from the police officers, who do this, who do that, or take a knife at another individual, don't think it's accountable or have ramifications. There is ramifications. And that's all you had to do, LeBron, was just apologize and then put this down. I would be fully supportive of that. But you didn't. So, you take the heat because that's your decision and that's your accountability yourself. Just as I'm holding myself accountability in regards to this. Now, anybody watching this video, I do not expect you to go out there and lambaste LeBron James on his Twitter or anything more. He has a right for his piece. You've basically called him out. That's good enough. There's nothing more that needs to be said. I want to make that clear. Just want to make that clear that I do not expect anybody to go and continue to harass LeBron James in regards to his inactions or his lack of apology for that specific officer. What bothers me is like what Fox News says, Twitter refuses to say anything about it. But yet, not this one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. But yet, this here results in Gina Carano being fired. The Twitter mob went after her, demanded her being fired, and it ended up with her getting fired for this tweet. But yet LeBron James sits there, calls out the officer, saying he's next, And you can take it whatever way you want, because as we all know, there are some nut jobs out there that are going to go and do whatever they want to do. And LeBron James, there's nothing, NBA hasn't said anything. The sponsors haven't said anything. Twitter is quiet. And this is the problem. I actually feel that what LeBron James did was worse than this. But yet Gina Carano gets fired. And this LeBron James, everybody's, oh, shh, be quiet. Sorry. I call it what it is. Anyways, that's enough said. Take care and peace out. I did it again. I keep forgetting to say it. Anyways, if you like the video, please hit the like button down below. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Make your comments known. I appreciate it. How I can improve this. I know one of them is to add this to the end of my videos instead of adding or saying it before the end of my videos instead of adding it after. Anyways, as I said before, if you like the video, hit the like button down below. Dislike it, hit the dislike button. Add your comments if you want. Other than that, take care and peace out.